one, two, three.
Okay. All right. Join.
So your fourth game or third game, how's it going so far?
It's going decent. I think I've learnt kind of the fundamentals. I won the third game. I think I'm trying to learn Brotherhood. So I'm trying out some stuff
I,
there.
I love this game. I have been playing now for
Oh,
a little bit less than a year. Joined a couple of the online leagues,
right.
which I would definitely recommend you to do so because you will actually get to learn a lot by playing more competitive games, so to say, if you're into
Yeah.
that.
Yes, fair.
But I'm totally in love with the game, with the mechanics. It's one of the games that they have seen where there is a more balance, so to
Right.
say, between the different options. So it doesn't matter where you will be picking up, Brotherhood, X-Men, Avengers, Cabal, whatever,
Yeah.
all of them have options to win. So,
Yeah. 100%. I mean, yeah. I'm trying out this game because I play like Magic the Gathering, and they just hosted like an event for this. 29. It's gonna be called a Fall of Genosia. The map.
uh-huh.
So it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna purchase the starter pack. I mean, what's your opinion? Should I get the starter pack or should I start trying to build my Brotherhood?
Abs- Absolutely. Go for the starter pack by all means, without a doubt, because the value for money it's there, right? So
Fair.
you're going to have all the equipment that you need, the rules, the dice. You will already have 10 models that
Right.
even if you will be focusing on Brotherhood, as you mentioned, one of the very interesting highlights of this game is that you can use any model you want in any roster, so to say. Yeah, you
Oh
can
yeah. Yeah.
have.
Exactly.
You will be able to use if you're interested. I don't know, Captain America that is coming on the starter set, or Zemo, Baron Zemo, which is one of the best three threat characters in the game. So it's not something when you play. Have you been playing Warhammer, for example?
I haven't. No, not yet. This is like my first kind of Warhammer game. If you the tabletop
So
game, yeah.
So other games, what they have, it's faction. So they are very faction driven. So anything that is not from your faction, it's then
Yeah. Not
either way
my
you
type.
have two full factions, that nobody does unless you are full of money, or you have something that it's not usable. In this game, it will be usable.
Yeah.
So I would strongly advise you to get the core set and then take it from there. There is this started I think Brotherhood started box with Magneto, Toad,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Sabretooth, and Mystique, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Also a very good value for money.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure I can slide in the good stuff like Baron Zemo and stuff from the core set and stuff. Why not? It is a
All
bit
right.
tricky, but how do you So actually, I've got this. I swear I have saved objects. I can't access them, but I got Cerebro, so it's got imported, right? Actually, wait, oh no, wait.
Uh,
Discord.
s- Say it again. Sorry.
I was just wondering about it show my saved roster, but I think I can just import the code.
What I recommend you if you're going to be coming often to TTS, to the Tabletop Simulator,
Right.
that you definitely save your rosters by save objects, so you have them always, on hand. You can modify them. I have like 4 or 5 different rosters. Um,
Oh, wait, I think I'm in
it will
spectator
be.
mode.
You're in what?
It won't let me click on paste. I think it's just on like spectator mode.
Spectate. Did you choose the blue color? No,
Oh, choose a color.
you.
Oh,
Yeah. So you actually did you choose it or not?
it says choose color in the top middle.
So then go to the blue
Oh,
side.
I see.
So I'm the red player. You're going to select blue as the blue
Sure.
player. Otherwise, you will not be able to interact.
There
Now
we go.
you're sitting as the blue player. There you are.
Nice. Nice. All right, so I'm gonna. Wait, can I do it now? Let's see. Objects. Oh no, I can. Saved objects. There we go. Actually, I hope is this it? Let's show roster. No, that's not it. Close. Should I just delete? Should I drag this in? Do you know if the Immortal Hulk is out yet? Been wondering about that. Have you heard about the
What
Immortal
is your
Hulk?
question?
Do you know if the Immortal Hulk is out? Are people playing him?
You mean in the game?
Oh no, yeah, the character, the new character.
We can have a look there. You go to characters. No, it's not yet uploaded. I think that it's being officially released today, 14th of April, so they don't have it yet.
Okay. Well, I think I got my list though. What you ran?
It's Guardians of the Galaxy, and I'm starting to put Thanos here. Never played with him, so I'm trying to learn him.
Yeah, I've heard some horror stories. Let's see it. All right. Okay. So I guess first of all we're choosing. Oh, we ran. We choosing a
First
random.
of all,
Hmm?
yeah, the random map. If you are fine with this one, we can just leave it, or you want another
I'm
one,
cool with this.
totally fine. That's fine for you?
Yeah.
All right. So the next step is define priority. So we throw 5 dice each.
Right. 3, 4, 5. So well, that's pretty shit.
All right. So I do have priority, which means that I will be able, first of all, to select one of my extracts or one of my secures. To be honest, I will choose just secure. So you need to select your extract here randomly.
Oh, random. Right.
Right. So we're going to be playing hammers and gamma. Yeah, that's one of the first things that I struggle a lot at the very beginning when I had just a few games to understand the initial setup. My recommendation to you is that you learn the map shapes. Every mission has a different map letter, E, D, A, whatever, and each one of those has a different setup on the board. This influences quite a lot how do you want to play your squad. Therefore, you will be choosing the future when you are a little bit more knowledgeable of the game.
Right.
You will be choosing missions that are fitting good for what you want to do with your squad. And here, there are not good or bad options, right? It's depending on what you do. But there is always this randomness component, right? Because from the you don't know if you're going to your opponent is going to select secure or extract, right? So that's defined by the priority thing. So now we are playing this two, and you don't have priority. So now you need to make two choices. Which is the threat point value that we are going to be playing? So either way, 18 or 15.
I will choose 18.
Okay. And the second choice that you have to make is how do you want the map to be oriented? Right. So you are here with this button here. You can actually change.
Right. Let me think. I guess. Okay. I guess I like this side.
You can move it to any size and so up to you.
Okay. Wait. The placing of terrain change or no?
Right. So if we leave it like here, you have this size 4 here, and I will have this size 5 here.
Right.
If you move it like this, then you have this size 5 here. Or, this also impacts on what is in the middle. Yeah. Now we have stuff in the middle. I have this thing here that maybe it's inconvenient for me or not, or convenient for you, or so you are, as you lost priority, you may want to decide
I'll click the button. So I'm at this side. Randomize map. Boop.
Exactly. Your starting point is this one.
Oh.
Here.
Yeah.
So you.
Let's try this out.
Okay. So the next step is to deploy the oops.
Right, I'm got
Tokens.
Oh. Okay. Gamma shelter.
Right. So just a quick explanation of the two missions.
Right.
The extract one is the hammers. So the map, it's one on your side, one on my side, one on the left, and one on the right.
Right.
Yeah. And this is an extract. So if you get one of the hammers, you get one victory point, and the hammer, the character that is holding a hammer, adds one dice in the attack roll,
Right.
which is good stuff. But on the other hand, every time that a character wants to use a tactic card, if it's holding a hammer, it needs to pay +1 power to use a tactic card. Right. The other mission, the secure, it's the gamma. Yeah, that there are 3 objectives here, here, and here. If your characters are securing your side or the middle, you will get one. So each one is worth 1 point.
Right.
And if you control the one on the other side, from your opponent's side, then you score 2 victory points.
Interesting. Is that with the gamma?
I'm sorry?
Is that from the gamma or
from gamma? From gamma. Yeah.
Oh.
So if you secure my side, then this point will give you 2 victory points. If I secure this one, it will give me 1, right?
Right.
But there is another thing to be also taken into account. At the end of the round, every character which is not within 2 of gamma shelter, one of the objectives, will suffer 1 damage.
Okay.
So yeah, you need to try to keep your characters within 2 of any one of the points. This mission, for instance, what it makes is that there is a lot of brawl here in the middle.
Yeah.
You know, because the characters tend to concentrate them only on this part of the board. Got it?
Yes. Yeah. I've never played on a gamma before. So it's just you take 1 damage. Is it? Yeah. When you're close.
No. When you are not close, so you need to see these objectives as shelters. There is kind of a gamma radiation, right? And if you are not within 2 of a shelter, then your characters will suffer 1 damage at the end.
Yeah. It's like the opposite of that incinerate one thing. Well, kind of.
More or less, yeah. All right. So now we have to pick our squads.
Right. So it's 18, right?
That's what you decided, yeah.
And then only we take 4 tactic cards or 5, right?
5. It's always 5.
5, right? Okay, 18. Does it have to be on the dot 18?
No, you can also use 17 or 16 or 10 if you want, but I would not recommend you to do that.
Yeah.
So you have a maximum of 18, but you can be down if you want.
Right. Okay. Oops. I think I've got a list. Actually, wait, hold on. I need to choose tactics. Yeah. Well, I'm probably just gonna spoil that. With the exceptional healing, I
Mhm.
guess. I guess. Yeah. Well, we're just learning anyway. I'm learning. Exceptional healing would proc on Sabretooth, right?
For any character that has this healing factor.
Mhm. Imagine Sabretooth has a healing factor, right? Or
Sorry?
does Sabretooth have a healing factor?
You have it in the card of Sabretooth as part of his. If he has a healing factor, that I think that he does,
Oh yeah,
at
it
the
does.
bottom
Oh
of the
right,
card.
bottom right. Yeah, bottom. Sorry. Yeah. Oh yeah, I got mine ready.
I'm ready when you are.
I'm ready. Do we
All
reveal?
right. Auto activate.
Cool. My stuff loading in. Cool.
Sometimes happens that with the blue player, some of the cards are not pulled,
That's
so you just take them.
cool. Right, so let's see what you chose. Got Groot. Got the raccoon. Got Thanos. Okay. And I've never seen. Oh, Nebula. Interesting. I'm not
Don't
gonna.
worry about that. At the very beginning, it's a little bit painful because you don't know what the other
Yeah.
characters do, and that's also quite important that you have a feeling of what is
Yeah.
each character able to do, and this will be solved by playing. The
Yeah.
more that you play, the more experience that you're going to have.
Yeah. I was debating really like really just looking into it, but just playing getting punished and just see what happens, isn't it?
Just for the time being, just play,
Mm.
learn your characters, try to understand what do you want to do,
Yeah.
and you will be getting experience. And don't get frustrated at the very
Yeah,
beginning,
it's fair.
especially especially if you're playing with the TTS community, that you're going to have experienced players.
Yeah, 100%.
But if you have friends or colleagues or the local store, people, you will get into it. Don't
Yeah,
don't worry about
it's understandable.
it. All right, so I want priority, meaning that I deploy first,
Okay.
and I'm going to come here with Thanos. Let me give you piece of information. So
Right.
Thanos has two Infinity Stones with him. Actually, this character, it's the value is 6 plus the cost of the Infinity Stones, which is 1 each. So actually, it costs 8 threat.
8. 8
It's
threat.
almost half of my squad.
Mm.
The Infinity Stones, what they do is because I presume that this is the first game with the Infinity Stones for you.
Yeah, is.
Okay, so the character that holds an Infinity Stone wins +1 power per Infinity Stone. So he will be winning, I think, that 3 every turn. And then every Infinity Stone has a different effect. In that case, if you look there, the Reality Gem, what it does is that every skull that I roll, I treat it as a crit.
Right. Oh, crit.
Yeah.
Nice.
And the Space Gem allows me to move Thanos or another character, allied character, yeah, within 3 and place it within 2. So I can actually relocate my characters, right?
Right.
And Thanos has a very interesting rule that this superpower, being of immeasurable power, this character may have 2 Infinity Gems rather than the normal one allowed.
Yeah.
and it may use the superpowers without paying the power cost. Meaning that I can use this Space Jam thing without paying the cost for free once per turn.
Once per turn, right? Yeah, that seems good, man.
It's quite powerful, but to be honest, it's very complex to play. That's what I'm trying. It's after 1 year is the second game that they have with him, because it's a lot of points, and if you don't use them wisely, then
I mean, yeah,
it's
seems like a
yeah.
good investment though to learn.
All right, so your turn to deploy.
Okay, I guess. Well, tone's glitching out a bit. Oh, sorry, no.
Can I give you not? Can I give you two more hints?
Sure.
The first thing, I don't know if you know it. That's something TTS related.
Right.
On the bottom of your screen, you have three buttons, right? Automatic power
Oh,
phase, automatic cleanup,
yeah,
and mod settings.
yeah.
Press mod settings,
Right. Pressed it.
and then the third row, streamer settings,
Right.
put turn on streamer view.
Turn on stream view. Oh, I see. Okay. It's way more
What
easier
this
now.
gives you, what this gives you is a full overview. You see the tactic cards that the other one has, and yours as well. When they are used, they will become red. You see the results of the dice throws there, which is super handy. And then you have a full overview of all the characters, how much power they have, etc., etc., etc.
It's
It's
handy.
super
It's
handy.
handy.
The second thing that I wanted to let you know, may I move Toad for a second?
Right. Yep.
Okay. So in Crisis Protocol, there are three type of bases, right? You have the small base, Toad, middle base, Magneto, and big base. Yeah. The big base characters as Juggernaut,
Right.
for this kind of setup, for example, the hammers, they can be put here, and they are exactly one within this point,
Yeah, that
which
makes
means
sense.
you don't need to move the character to collect the hammer. Only if it interests you to pick up the hammer with this character. But that's something, the trick that, there are a lot of positioning things that you will be learning through gaming, right? And well, I just wanted to give you this hint.
But also, once I have, no, I can still cast tactic cards and stuff when I have the hammer. It just costs one more.
Correct.
Right. Alright. Yeah, but it makes sense to get the big base on the guy on the hammer. Alright, so I guess I'm gonna redeploy my stuff. Let's say I moved.
Up to you. I just wanted to give you this piece of
Yes, yes,
information.
thank you. I'm gonna, yeah. So wait, is Juggernaut in pickup range of this?
Yes. Another thing, if you see your model,
Right.
you will see that there is kind of emblem that appear on top of the character trait.
Yeah.
If you move it out, it disappears. This means that this character is within one of the objective. Otherwise, it would not have the.
Oh, that's good to calculate.
Got it?
Yeah. So, all right. Let's say I've moved Juggernaut, so I guess it's your turn to deploy, right?
Right. So you have Juggernaut. So now I'm going to deploy. I'm going to come with Star-Lord, and I'm going to come here.
All right. Let me just see. A hammer there. I'm gonna move Toad over here.
All right. I. Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I just want to see.
I will. Sorry. Go ahead.
I was just seeing if I could get Toad further. The stick keeps back. Right, there you go. There you go.
Very good. So I'm going to come with Groot just next to Thanos.
Okay, and then I'll move Victor. I guess. Whoops, sorry. Whoa, what happened to Victor? We'll move Victor this. Whoa. My Victor is flying. There we go. Alright. I think yeah, that will work. Wait, I want to get as close as possible. There we go. That'll work. Yeah, that'll be me.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Rocket. Put him just here.
Okay, and then I'll move Magneto over here.
Mm-hmm.
And everything's done. Everything's deployed. And I
I have Nebula still that I will move her.
so what about
Here.
these constructs? I guess.
Right. So what does Magneto says? Master of magnetism, right? During the power phase, if there are fewer than 2 metal construct range features in play, place 1 metal construct within 3 of these characters.
Right.
So you need to put them on the power phase, right?
Right.
Did you play against Guardians?
No, not yet, not yet.
Okay, so the leadership ability from Star-Lord is this winging tokens. So in the power phase, every round, I will be distributing 3 winging tokens. So I can pick from, I have 5 characters, so I will be selecting 3 of them, and I will give them a token. This token gives me the ability to re-roll 2 dice on attack or defense once. So I need to use the token to make this re-roll, right? So now we go to power phase, and I'm going to give a winging token to Star-Lord, another one to Thanos, and the other one I'm going to give it to Groot. Yeah, you can see this as well. If you see this, this streamer view, my characters, yeah, the token appear there. Now it's time for you to place the construct because we are in the power phase.
So I'll grab a construct and I'll move it within, I guess, 3, right?
Within 3 of Magneto.
I guess.
Whatever you feel like.
Oh, I got to snap it. Place. We say this is in range?
Yeah. If it's touching, so in range is everything that it's touching the measurement tool. Right. So touching can be until the end, So it doesn't need to be, how to say it? For example, Groot. Yeah. Let me give you an example. What can I take? This token, for example. To place it within 3, it's that the token just need to be touching the rule. This is within 3, this is within 3, anything that it's touching it, but also from the end, right?
Right.
Okay. So yeah, that's totally fine.
All right. That would be my, and then I got automatic power phase, I guess.
Automatic power phase, that's correct. So this assigns all the power to your team.
We both click it once, right?
Once, yeah. I already click it for my team. You can see it as well that in the streamer details of my team, all of them have power. Now yours have as well. Nice. So now we start. Good luck, man.
Good luck.
I want priority, so I will start, and I'm going to be using shit, that's not what I wanted to do. But anyway, so Star-Lord will move, will basically double move. Here, within one of this hammer, will pay 1 power to pick up the hammer. And he's done.
Okay. Guess I will. How far can Nebula move?
L.
Long.
Long.
Right. this. Let me just. I think it's. Is that long? Is this the? Yeah, there's the long stick.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. That's good. Okay. So, would I be able to double move and pick up that hammer with Toad?
I think
Medium.
so.
Yeah, medium. Oh, let's give it a shot.
Actually, also Toad has a special rule, if I am not mistaken, that you can interact. Prehensile tongue. This character may interact with objective tokens within 2 instead of 1.
Okay.
So as long as you need to be within 2, you will have to double move in any case, but you don't need to be within 1, which is pretty handy.
Okay, I will give it a shot. I will double. Actually, oh, yeah, I will double move. So that's medium stick, just medium. We'll place. We'll move. We'll do it again. Place. Then move. It's not as far as possible. So, would that be in range?
Remember that you can interact within 2, so it's as easy as you now. So you can only have one type of rule in place at the same time. So you can have one movement tool and one measurement tool. So you can take now this one, for example, remember that you interact within 2, right?
Yeah.
Because you are Toad.
Yeah.
So actually, you don't need to be that close if you don't want. So you can take this rule and say, I'm going to move here within 2.
Would that work?
And this works because now you are within range and you pay 1 and you pick up the hammer if you want.
I'll pay 1. Press my 0, and I'll grab the hammer and put it to my portrait.
Correct.
No, I just put on Toad, I guess, right? Is that how it works?
No, you put it on your tray, on the character tray.
Right.
And automatically it tells me, I can see that your character trait has 1 by looking into this streamer view thing. You're next to Toad's picture, there is a hammer.
Right. That's my turn. That's my turn.
Okay, you need to also put this activated token.
Yeah.
There you are. All right, so I'm going to move Groot now. And I'm allowed to have the 2 measurement tools. So Groot will come here. I can check that movement is right. So he is coming here within 1 of the shelter, and he is done.
Okay. I'm going to move Juggernaut. Yes. So I can. Interesting. I guess I can move once to trigger nothing. Well, to get 2 power, so I'll move short. Oh, wait, is that short? Yeah, is this? Yeah, this looks like short. Yep, I see the S. I'll move this way, place. I'll gain 2 power. Do I have a turn? Can I use nothing stops? Yeah, I can.
So the first thing, unstoppable momentum. After this character resolves a move action during its activation, it gains 2. Yeah. Also, the next attack, you add 3 dice. So your first action is a move, right?
Moved, yeah. And then I'm gonna -3 to use nothing stops the Juggernaut, and it's a push action. Small. Am I able to just delete this thing? This Gotham. I'm gonna try and destroy this thing. So I'm gonna delete this, and I'm gonna push. She died. Wait, hold on. Wait, how do I do the push thing?
Or less than the terrain.
So I'm moving. I'm using nothing stops the juggernaut
Mm-hmm.
on that terrain, and then I have.
Correct. So it's a size 3.
And I'm gonna push. Usually, you're supposed to push back.
A push is an entire movement, so you cannot stop it in the middle. So you have to go all the way.
Does this work?
Yeah, until the end. Very good.
And then I want to pick up the.
Mm-hmm.
So I spend. Oh shit!
But wait a minute. You don't have enough power.
Wait, I do have. Oh, well, I'm gonna get power from Magneto leadership.
Right. So first it gets destroyed, right? So now Magneto is able to distribute 3 power to 3 of your characters because it was size 3.
Okay, so I'm gonna.
So you give. Mm-hmm.
Boom. Boom. And I guess. Boom. And then I'll use one of my power to pick up the hammer.
Mm-hmm.
Oh crap. And then.
And remember, you need to move him until the end. Yeah.
To the end, right?
This is a push. There you are.
Cool. And then I'll use my second move action. Place. And we'll move him here. I guess here makes more sense. And that'll be me.
Why do you put him there? Because now this character is not contesting this point nor this point.
Right.
Either way, you put him a little bit back to contest to win 1 victory point here.
Yeah, I guess that makes more sense. Right.
Okay, when we finish the round, I will give you a couple of remarks on your movement.
Right. Right.
All right, so you're done with Juggernaut, so activation token.
Yeah, oh yeah, sorry. Yeah. Oh shit. Okay, cool. Yep.
No problem. Now I'm going to go with Rocket. I'm going to place him here. And he is within 5 of your Juggernaut, so I'm going to attack you with 5 dice energy.
Okay, 5 dice energy. And I have 3 energy defense.
But you have the helmet, right?
Oh,
This
no,
character
it's Mystic.
All right. All right. So 5 dice energy.
3 for me.
I have 2 crits.
Got a crit. Does that I get a roll an extra dice, right?
Correct. All right. So now we go to the modify dice step. I will be using my winging token.
Right.
I'm removing. So this allows me to reroll 2 dices. I'm rerolling this 2. So I'm making 4 against your 2 blocks. Doing 2 damage.
2 damage.
You can spend 1 to reduce by 1, but you don't have power. So
will I gain power from taking damage?
Yes.
Is it 2 exactly?
Correct. So you win 1 power per damage taken.
Okay.
I also win 2 damage, 2 power, because my attack allows me to win power by equal to the damage dealt. And that's the 2 actions of Rocket, and he is done.
guess I will move Apex Predator. So he moves medium, I think. Oh, well, the portrait's a bit glitched. Oh no, I see the medium. I see it. Medium. No, this. Yeah, cool. I guess we'll just. Oops. Oh shit. Whoa. I'm zoomed in. Boom, 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 boom. White. Okay, come on, move a bit further. There we go. And then I guess we'll move medium again. I guess we'll just move to the right, I guess. Place. Actually, no, I guess we'll be a bit aggressive, I guess. See what happens. Should we just move and I'm done.
All right. So that's my turn now.
Oh wait, sorry. Tick.
Right. Um, so I'm going to be moving a Nebula, and she will be double moving. Wait a minute. 3. I will not return. So she will be double moving, and she will be here within 2 of the shelter, and she's done.
Right. Small stick. Place. How far can I throw stuff?
It depends. Every character has different rules.
So, fatal attraction.
So
within range 3. Let's just check.
So you may pay
3 power.
so 3 power, and you will be throwing it from Magneto L, right?
L, right.
So that's your throwing distance. So you are not in range for the time being for anyone.
Damn nice. Okay. Damn. I guess I'll choose a short stick again. Is that short? Yep. I guess. I got flying. It's not really much of a reason, I guess. Yeah. I guess I'll just move slightly to the left, I guess. Like something like this. And I'll press, place, and then move like... Yeah, shit. That'll be me.
Okay. So Magneto is activated, and now I have Thanos left. The first thing that he will be doing is using the Space Gem to move himself within 2. Then he will pay 1 to pick the hammer. Then with the first action, he will be moving within 3 of Juggernaut. And with the second action, we are going to be doing the Cosmic Blast. He will be spending 2 to add 2 dice, so it's going to be a 7 dice energy attack.
Right. Energy. 3 dice. 1, 2, 3. I only got 1 block.
All right, so you have 1 block. I have for the time being 5 successes. I will be using my Winging in token. I cannot reroll skulls, so I will be able to reroll 2 dice, but skulls cannot be rerolled, so only the shield. Wait a minute. I forgot about that. Well, that doesn't matter. He, for this rule here in his card, being of invincible power. No, which one is? Sorry, the reality gem. The reality gem makes me treat skulls as a treat. So actually, I had a treat there, which is 1 more dice.
Ouch.
So I'm making 4 plus 3, 7 plus 1, 8.
Am I able to, or 8 damage? Is it 8 damage straight up?
8 damage incoming. You are blocking 1, so that's 7, and you may reduce
hit by 6. Well, yeah, by 1. But
by 1. So you may pay 2 and reduce by 2. So this would be 8 minus 1 block 7 minus 2 5. If you pay 2, you will be getting 5 damage. 5, yeah, exactly.
You'll only do 5 damage to me if I pay 2.
Correct.
Right. Well, I have to. I will die. So
all right, so that's 5. And you win 5 power.
Right.
And as I got a wild, this attack allows me to push you S away.
Okay.
So I can take this and push you S.
Okay.
And that's Thanos. And we are to the end of the run. That's cleanup phase. Let me see the damage from here. Gamma. In the cleanup phase. So every character of yours or mine that it's not within 2 of a shelter gets 1 damage. So Sabretooth, Juggernaut, Magneto, Toad, and Star-Lord get a damage. You don't get a power because this is not coming from a enemy effect. Juggernaut dazes, so it's important that you put the daze here because now it will flip. I will hit automatic cleanup, and we will move to round 2. As I was the first player, so I was the last player, this means that now you have priority. You will start moving. But before that, can I give you a couple of...
Sure.
All right. So, first of all, I don't understand these moves here.
I don't know. Sabretooth assassinate.
Right, but remember the scenario. The most important thing on this game is the scenario that you are playing, right? So this scenario is telling us that every character that is not going to be within 2 will suffer 1 damage, right? So I moved Star-Lord to the right, and I was, conceiving to have him with 1 damage just to pick up the hammer. But he's not going to stay here. Now he will be moving inside. You see all my characters. All my characters are within 2 of a shelter, right?
Yes.
So this move was not. I don't really understand it. The Magneto one as well yeah, because you are putting them out of the safety of the shelter, so to say.
Right.
The second thing, also, what you need to do is, in order to win the game, that's not a game that you will be winning by killing my models. Well, some affiliations may be more, pointing towards that, yeah.
Yeah.
But in general, you always need to know how you're going to win the game. And in that case, it's by kids, the one has more points after six rounds, right? So you need to make sure that you're going to be securing this one for sure. You know,
Yeah. Fair.
the,
Yeah.
yours needs to be secure for sure. The middle is the one that is going to be, more
Yeah. Fair.
contested
Right.
because, and if you manage at the end of the game to manage to secure mine, even better, right? But your movement need to be kind of pointing towards securing that.
Right.
Um, then the
Sorry, man.
toad.
My phone's going off.
Oh
I'll be
yeah.
right back. Yeah. Apologies. What's up? Yeah. Sorry. Continue.
No problem. Is it okay for you that I give you these hints?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, man. Do. Yeah.
Okay. So the toad thing. Um, you don't want toad with hammer. The hammer gives +1 attack, right? And toad is not an
Antagonist.
attrition
Right. Yeah.
character. Yeah. In your squad, you want the hammers with the three other characters.
Yeah. That's
Yeah, that
fair.
they are
Yeah.
going to be the damage dealers. That's something that you will learn. Yeah.
Yeah.
But also, I have priority, right? I started the game, which means that I'm going to be the one selecting. So this hammer is going to be for sure for you, right?
Yeah.
Because it's on your side. This one is going to be for me. The question is, what are we going to be doing with the other ones, right?
Yeah.
If you remember my deployment, I didn't have anyone here. I put
Mm.
Starlord here, meaning that I'm going to be the first one moving, and I'm going to make sure that I will be the
Get the
one
hammer.
picking up
Right.
this hammer, which I'm giving you this one for you, right?
Yeah.
And here the logical thing would have been most likely due to the
Saber.
movement that
Yeah.
Sabertooth would have been the
Right.
one
The
picking
attacker.
this up.
Makes sense.
And then this one, either way, Juggernaut or Magneto, up to your strategy, right? But yeah, the toad thing here, I didn't really
Yeah. The hammer
understand.
shotgun. Toad. Yeah.
Correct. And last thing, your so you place here the construct, right?
Right.
You had Juggernaut here. It was
Yeah.
as easy as if you place the construct here,
And then
first
the other
activation,
one.
first
Yeah.
thing, he picks the hammer, pays one, picks the hammer. Then you move, bam, destroy this construct,
Mm.
win 2 power, and then you are here already. We need to battle for this one.
Yeah.
It cannot be that you are, giving up this point.
Right.
So now in this turn, what happened is that I got 2 hammers, 2 points, plus the 2 secures. I'm doing 4,
Yeah. It's looking pretty doomed.
and you are doing 2, right?
Yeah.
For your 2
We'll try.
hammers.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So now automatic power phase.
Right. Automatic power phase.
I will distribute my winging tokens. One for Thanos, one for Star-Lord, one for not for Star-Lord, sorry, one for Nebula, and one for Rocket. And you, as you have less than 2 constructs, now you can place your second one.
Okay. Okay. Right. Second one. We'll have a look. Free. Guess so. Yeah. That's my upkeep. Hmm. But yeah. Is it your turn or is it my turn? Hello?
I was the last one
Oh.
finishing the first round,
Oh.
meaning that you have priority.
Okay. Okay. Well, hmm. I guess I'll play. Huh. I guess you're gonna try Juggernaut's full health again, kind of. Not really, but I guess. Hmm. Well, Magneto looks in trouble, I guess. Oh, but just have a look at Sabretooth. Do I have enough for his? No, I don't have enough power for it. Alright, then I guess we'll just simply run middle, I guess. That's me. Actually, no, wait, not yet. I might as well throw this at least just to get power. So I'll spend one to, I guess, throw this at the wind, I guess. Can I just delete this?
Mm-hmm.
Delete. Wait, I have to undo it, right? Wait, no.
Yeah, that's fine.
And I distribute one power, I guess.
This was size 2, if I'm not
Oh.
mistaken. So it's 2 power through 2 characters, 1-on-1.
Okay, I guess Sabretooth. I guess Magneto. That'll be me. I'm just gonna go toilet quick. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm back. I'm back.
All right. So that's my turn. I'm going to go with Star-Lord. He will be moving here and here. He's done.
Okay. Guess we'll move Sabretooth. Medium. Place. And then I guess place again. And then tick.
All right. I'm going to activate Groot, and he will not move. He stays there.
Okay. I will move. Guess Toad. Oh no, Juggernaut's the last one. Well, not the last one. I guess we'll move Toad. No, he's medium. Scott. Guess. And then place. Does that work or no?
No, you cannot have him on top of terrain.
Would I be able to move it like this?
Absolutely.
Cool.
Do you want to be within 2 of the...
Yeah.
Yeah, you are within 2.
Cool. I'll give him a tick.
All right. So Nebula, I will activate, and she will stay there.
Okay, and then we'll move Juggernaut short. Place. And tick. Oh shit, we gotta move again. I'll move in the same place as well.
So he's on.
Yep.
All right. So Rocket will not do anything. He will stay where he is, and Thanos is within 3 of Juggernaut. So he will make again a Cosmic Blast. In that case, we will have. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, he will spend 3 to add 3 dice to the attack. So that's going to be an 8 dice energy against Juggernaut.
1, 2, 3.
In your side, now you have this. Oh no.
Well, that's 0 blocks, I think. Or does it hit count? No. So
Okay, I have 3.
Yeah.
I have 3 for the moment. He will spend the token. I will be rerolling 2.
Oh.
So that's 5. You may reduce by 1 by spending.
Might as well. So I reduced it by 1.
Yes.
How much damage is that for? Or 5?
For the moment, it's 5 incoming. I think that I'm not sure if I didn't play Brotherhood. I told you before that you can actually, pay 1 power to reduce by 1 anytime, but I'm not sure because the thing is, it's not for each
if you
damage.
You may use this. I imagine you can use it multiple times in a turn. I guess while on opponent's turn.
Right, but only once per attack, I believe.
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense.
So that's 5. If you pay 1, you get 4.
Okay, so I'm gonna pay another 1, right?
All right. And with my second action, we will be doing this again, but without. Just a second. Sorry. Now I don't have power anymore, so it's just going to be a 5 dice energy.
Okay. Fresh. Well,
Okay, you are not blocking. I have 2 crits because the skull counts as a crit. So I'm doing 1, 2, 3, 4. You can reduce by 1 again.
I will try.
Right, and I got a wild, which means that I can push you away.
I'm not able to activate patch up on your turn, no?
No, only on your when you have an active character, which is not happening anymore. And I'm going to push you there. You're going to be out of 2, and you will get 1 damage in the cleanup phase, and he will daze.
Nice.
So Thanos, it's done. Actually, I should have been using 1 attack more, dice attack, because of the hammer, but that's fine. So this is round again. So we are now in the cleanup phase. you get 1 damage, Juggernaut dazes, and before dazing, I am able to put your hammer within 2 of you. I'm going to put here. And then you can remove the model.
Right. Just delete it or?
Yeah, you can just put it back there. Exactly. So he is now KO. We count points. I have 2 hammers and 2 points. That's 4 for me. You have now 1 hammer and 1 point. 2 for you.
Okay. So two.
Right. All right. So before moving to the cleanup, well, let me do the automatic cleanup. Now we're in run 3. So I don't know if you saw what happened here, that I was actually passing with all my characters, right? I was not doing anything.
Right.
Why is that? Because I'm having the advantage. I don't have any need to go for you. I'm controlling 2 points and 2 hammers. I don't have any need of playing aggressive, right? But you have been playing quite the second round quite conservative, so to say. But you will not win the game like this if we continue in this way every round.
Yeah. It's looking like
So
a concede angle. Yeah, it's good stuff. Yeah.
Do you want to continue?
No, well, we can, man, but it doesn't look good for me. Can't lie. Got Thanos up. I've got Toad, Magneto, low power. My attrition build. Yeah, it's looking bad.
Right. So I think that this is a consequence of your turn 1 decisions, these movements. But that's fine. You don't know the scenario, right? And again, that's what I told you at the very beginning. Give it a lot of games, and in every game you're going to be learning more scenarios, enemies, what your characters do, etc. So if this is your second and third game, I think it's not that bad. Keep it up.
Oh well, man. I mean, this map is definitely interesting. It's cool that you have to like stay inside, and I get the whole idea of you know, you're building like a critical mass of people here. You want to fight in the middle. Makes sense.
Correct.
Yeah. Would my build want to run something like this, or?
Well, that's also a little bit the whole magic of this game, right? That when with your roster, you at the end you need to have characters that are able to play in different situations, right? In this scenario, most likely you would be playing characters that are more physical, more brawly, right? Because it's more that it's going to be a concentration of characters and there is going to be a lot of fight, so to say.
So would you say I should have went like Magneto, Juggernaut, Hulk? Like it's
gonna well, with 18 points, I mean, you have to have Magneto for sure, and Juggernaut, I think that I would be putting him. Then most likely I would have gone with the Blob, because he has this kind of displacement, this push.
Makes sense.
Right? So this, you go to 14, so this gives you 4 points left. So yeah, 4 points, most likely Rogue, because it's the only or Sabertooth. Yeah, I mean, up to you. That's coming into personal choice. So I would these 3, I would have them, because it's kind of the core of what you want to do. He's quite physical, but you need to engage him. You need to, you need to have him from turn 1 already, like very aggressive in the center point.
Right.
Magneto, with also he has a lot of shenanigans and
stuff.
Right 3. So you have your throws, your range 3 attack. I mean, Brotherhood is quite an aggressive affiliation, and you need to play it aggressive, right? So go to it. I think that here the point is that you didn't know the scenario that much, and these couple of moves that you were having there were
Yeah,
it would cost you the game, so to say.
100%. Yeah. I don't. I don't know if you know about. Can I swap Dark Star out with something generic? This is like just random. I think from a Discord. I don't think this is a part of like any Brotherhood thing. Dark Star here.
No, she comes from the Winter Guard. If you want to play a Brotherhood, my suggestion to you is that you pick the 10 characters that are um, Brotherhood affiliated, all of them.
All of them, right?
And, and you start with that. You start learning them and you start using them. One game you use Juggernaut, in the other one you use Mystique. Mystique is one of the best three-thread characters in the
Yeah.
whole game.
I haven't
Uh,
used her yet, man. She's apparently she's stronger with the big people more than Magneto.
she has this card that you will learn to use, Deception,
Oh yeah,
which is extremely powerful.
it is.
Because you can Deception here. You can actually displace a character. You pick another character for me, and you make me move L, which what happens
Yeah.
normally is that you have Mystique. Uh, you play this card, and you make me advance my movement. So let's say that you pick Thanos. So you make advance Thanos after he moves, for example, so he cannot do anything anymore. You put him here, which first of all, you put me out of the point,
Yeah.
so I'm not contesting this point anymore. And then he is in range of all your team to attack twice.
Right.
You don't need to move and attack, and then you kill me. Yeah. So that's
Mm.
super powerful.
Fair.
So just my suggestion is to start with all affiliated characters. Try them all in different situations. It's you will need to play games, right? And
Right.
this and that, and you will see then what you by understanding what things are done in this game. What you need brawlers, you need control pieces, you need range.
Right.
Not everything is within an affiliation, and then you have the whole mystic attack versus energy attack. You may want to have somebody that have a mystic attack for these situations where it will be um,
Mm.
important. So then you can actually start changing the pieces that doesn't fit your play style.
Right.
Maybe Sabertooth, it will not be the answer. It will not give you what you want, or these or that. Pyro, it's also a quite popular model lately
Yeah.
because it's low in cost, free threat, and he has a very powerful feature, which is Incinerate. Incinerate
Yeah.
reduces the defense dice by 1, and especially against big boys, like Hulk, Hulkbuster, Malekith, Thanos. You want to pitch damage. You want
Right.
to be able to every turn, bam, 1, 2 damage, 3 that come inside, and Incinerate plays it very well.
Yeah, that
For
makes
for
sense.
this for this scenario, Toad, I would not have used it
Yeah, me neither.
because
Yeah.
it's not in a scenario that you are quite spread. That there are objectives all around,
Right.
and he is quite good for running, picking objectives, going back, and keeping them. For a very two thread, it's nothing. It's great. But in this one, you want a little bit more
Brawl.
physical and
More
brawly,
fighting.
defensive or offensive. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I
But
think
you will get there.
yeah. Well, thank you, man. I think I've learned definitely a lot, man. Gonna definitely try and get some more games in this week. I think try and get 3 more and stuff. I'm preparing for like a not really a tournament, but like a 29th thing at like a tabletop thing IRL. So this is gonna be
Hmm.
interesting, man.
Keep it up, and
Yeah,
I love this game, and I'm sure that as soon as you
yeah,
get a little bit more the depth of the game, you will see wow.
yeah.
So good luck, and see you next time. I'm sure that
Yeah,
we
hundred
play, I
percent.
don't know, in 2 3 weeks. You'll
Yeah,
be much prepared, much
yeah.
better prepared.
I'll try and show you some new tricks or something, or at least some strong fundamentals. All right, man. Have a good one, man. Enjoy the rest of
You
your day.
too.
See
You
ya.
too. Ciao. Keep it
S-
up. Ciao.
See ya, man. Thanks.